MAYRA and her 12-year-old son waiting on a Mexican pavement for their next court date in the US. That's 6 months away. It's part of a plan known as Remain in Mexico. Those mainly from Honduras, El Salvador and Guatemala, like MAYRA, who've crossed into the US to ask for asylum, are being sent back to Mexico to wait while the process plays out.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm scared of being left in the street with my son.
Mexico agreed to the plan reluctantly in January. Now, under US pressure, it's expanding it. About 60,000 Central Americans could be sent here by the end of the year. Luckily for them, Mexico's president says they'll be taken care of.
We'll be offering humanitarian aid, job opportunities, health and education.
Except we found that in Tijuana, where 5,000 have already arrived, none of that is happening. Everyone we talked to, like MAYRA, were only given temporary papers which explicitly state they can't work here, despite the fact that for many, their next court appearance is months away. We talked to 7 migration shelters all along the border. They told us they'd seen nothing of the government's promised work or education programs. Meanwhile, they're bearing the brunt of the new arrivals.
I think it's the perfect storm coming together in which everything, and it's going to hit and it's going to explode in one moment down the line. Tijuana, they have no shelter. All of them are private organizations, charitable organizations or churches. They have not met with us. They stopped all meetings since the last 2 or 3 months. So we don't know what their plan is.
We don't know either. With a wave of people already crashing in, we asked various government ministries what they plan to do with them. No one could tell us or even give us an interview. The issue is particularly pressing because these people are being dropped into some of the most dangerous areas in Mexico. Here in Tijuana, there's been more than 1,000 murders so far this year. And where we are right now, we just heard shots, people fleeing, and then federal police turning up. It's not a big surprise that many, like MAYRA, are trying to get the money together to simply get out and go home. That's certainly the most convenient course of action, both for Mexico and the US. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Tijuana.